So, you're out on tour and you're here at Scout Bar tonight.
Scout Bar, Houston, Texas.
I come here.
It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Good. You're doing good too, right?
Feeling great. Everything's going good. What's this, like the 5th or 6th show? We're all playing the same songs at the same time.
Yeah.
It's
Starting
going
at the
good.
beginning, ending at the end, and
Yep.
we the way it's supposed to happen.
So let's talk about this new album you got.
Damned if you do.
It's great.
We like it.
I like it just fine.
I like the title. That's.
If I wasn't in the band, I would go out and buy the album.
No, it's a great album. I remember when we heard the demos when we were going on that cruise in April, right?
Yeah.
We heard-
70,000.
We heard the demos and I was like, yeah, this is good. The first thing I heard was Numbers, and I was like, yeah, I like that. And then Mike's like, the working title of the record's gonna be Damned If You Do, and I'm like, yeah, we're excited about it. On Rat Pack Records, the label's amazing. They're doing great things for us, and the album's it's brutal. I got to play whatever I wanted. Kurt sent me the scratch tracks, and I recorded the drums, by myself, hoping that I was doing stuff that everybody would like, and I would send him the tracks. He'd go, I love it, it's great. I'm like, cool. And then they would build from that, and there's a couple songs that his playing brought to life, I think, like Numbers is one for me.
Yeah.
When your bass parts brought that song alive.
Well, that's the cool thing about the way we do things is everybody kind of has their own things that they bring to the table when it comes to recording the stuff. And Kurt, he's the main writer of the songs, but then he just leaves it wide open for everybody to do what they would do. And the formula's been working. I think it's been working pretty good.
It's great. Kurt, yeah. I mean, I don't know, that was the 12th Metal Church record, and this guy, I mean, he's just like, for me, he's a fountain of amazing ideas. He comes up with riff after riff that isn't the same as the last riff after riff. The guy's amazing. And him and Mike have an amazing writing relationship. They just come out with this amazing stuff, and I'm the late comer. I just came to the table, but it's a pretty darn good fit. I got to say, we all complement each other pretty good, and I think the record speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
We're proud of it. I mean, how do you know? When you're so close to it, it's like your kid. You could have an ugly kid, but you wouldn't know.
I think it's been received very well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been doing quite well. It charted amazing. I think it's the highest charting record in my career. It landed at 34 on the album charts, the Billboard, top 40. That's kind of sexy.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
We're happy about it. You happy about it? We'll tell her.
I'm got a pile of money this big yet, but I'm still working on that.
Well, that's good. Neither do I.
So you just got off a few dates with Doro, and you're going to go back on with Doro in a few days.
About a week or so, she comes back.
Yep. We did 4 shows so far. She had to go back to Germany for family stuff, and she comes back the 2nd of May. We pick up back with her in Chicago, and we have like 9 or 10 more dates together. It's been great. She's wonderful. She's great. Obviously, everybody knows she's great, but she's the nicest person. Her band, awesome people. Great players, great people. I'm old friends with Tommy, the guitar player. It was nice to see him after 20, 30 years. Doro's awesome. We love her.
Little Camp Nick on the bass.
Yep.
And Johnny on the drums.
Yep, they had Nick was on the bass. We had Johnny D from Brittany Fox on the drums, the last one, and Tommy Bowen on the guitar, and the other guy, Bill Hudson, I think.
Yeah.
He's really
Tony.
good. He's
Tony,
great.
the guitar player.
He was great. we had a situation at the Whiskey. Some guy passed out in the hallway and banged his head, and me and Bill, the guitar player, kind of like propped him up, carried him in, and he passed out again. And then Bill got on with 911. It was a whole little episode, We were playing doctor.
There's never a dull moment, man.
Yeah, never a dull moment, man. No, never.
So, when you're playing drums, do you think it's harder to play with a single pedal or a double pedal?
Well, I mean, I always prefer double pedals just because of the nature of everything that I play. It's like every band. When I was in Wasp, you couldn't do it with one pedal, and it's so I'm a double pedal or double kick drum. Although I do practice the single kick stuff for when I do stuff like I did the Bonzo Bash. Brian Tichy has a thing called the Bonzo Bash, and he has drummers, some known drummers come in and play Zeppelin songs. But he has a duplicate of John Bonham's kit, which is a single kick, and it's like, you gotta be in shape or have a foot on you if you're gonna go in and try and show off with just one kick.
Yeah.
So, but for the ease of the deal, I like to have two. The double pedal's okay, but I actually like the two kick drums.
Right.
And my setup is kind of bizarre. I have the extension drives. The kick drums are on the outside of the drum riser, so I have a whacked out setup. And I'm actually not completely there mentally anyway. Some shit's kooky. We don't talk about it.
Well, we do when he's not around.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think is the hardest song on this album for you?
To play?
Yeah.
The hardest song on the album is definitely the title track, Damned If You Do. It's not that it's that hard, but it's like we were talking about it earlier. It's got the beat, I can sit here and talk, and the feet go, it just never stops, never. Here we go, it's not that hard until the fourth minute. You're like, for God's sake, is it ever going to end? But that I practice for this tour. I mean, it sounds kind of dorky, but I actually put myself through a little drum calisthenics to get myself ready for this tour, so I wouldn't have any problems, and it was worth it. To any drummers out there, practice pays off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it sucks, and sometimes, man, I'd go out there and I'd sit out on my drum set and I'd look at the set list and all the drum calisthenics that I had decided I was going to do for myself. It was like about a 2 hour 20-minute workworkout. And sometimes I sit down at the beginning of it and go, why me? Why couldn't I have been a singer? Damn it.
Yeah, of course, we got three things going on at one time too. I mean, it's not just the Metal Church stuff, but we both do some side stuff. Some of the stuff we do together, and so we got all these different songs from different bands going through our heads, and as we were getting closer to the Metal Church show, we had to start focusing more on this. But
right.
I just got back from France, about 8 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, something like that. We recorded another album over there for another band, and so we had to finish that up, get it done and behind us, and then get back over
in
there
Metal
and
Church
get into
mode.
Metal Church mode.
Right.
Yeah, because these days, unfortunately, even when you're in an awesome band like Metal Church, you still, being a drummer, you got to stay busy, and I get all sorts of opportunities to do stuff. I don't ever want to do anything that jeopardizes the Metal Church gig, but you want to stay busy. But you don't want to stay so busy and do so many records that you label the whore. So it's a real fine, it's like a high wire walk, it's a tightrope walk, but me and him are lucky enough. We got a couple of things that we do together aside from Metal Church, but Metal Church is our main thing, and the guys are all cool. Kurt also has, our guitar player has Presto Ballet, a really cool prog band they're really good, and so he gets that outlet. It's nice to have different outlets, and I started my career as a singing lead behind the drum set, so now I sing a little backup in Metal Church. It's so bizarre, because I'm actually kind of a lead singer, but no one really knows it. At least that's what I think.
Last time we went karaoke, and he was a lead singer.
You got video.
I do have video.
God help us.
Now, somebody wanted me to ask you about your relationship with Frankie Banali.
Frankie? My relationship with Frankie Banali?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're good. I love Frank. Me and him have shared more CD recordings than any two drummers that I know of in the business. It's like it just so happened he would start a Wasp record and I would finish it, or he would, or vice versa. It all started with the Crimson Idol. I came in 90. He was working on the Wasp record Crimson Idol, and unfortunately his mom passed away. And he was just like, the hell with everything. He didn't, he just put down the sticks for a minute. And that's when I got the opportunity to come in and finish the record. And then throughout my Wasp career, there was a lot of, I was in and out of the band a few times, and he would record when he was available. Based on availability, the available one would start the record, and the available one would finish the record, but it was never usually, I only did a few records front to back, just me, with Wasp. But I love Frank, and he's good with me. I actually seen someone else ask him the same question. He's like, no problems on this end, It's like, I have no problem with Stet, and it's like, I have no problem with Frank. And whenever we see each other, we're cordial and stuff, we're not like best friends, but we're friends, and there's respect and love, I get along with all drummers. It's a universal thing. Drummers get along,
Right.
And so big love to you, Frank, if you're out there, man. That's it. I don't have any feuds.
Now, you're gonna go all the way up till the end of the year touring, or?
We've got few trips to Europe.
We're pretty solid till the end of August.
Yep.
And then I don't know. We don't know about September. We're like keeping the doors open. October we're doing the mega cruise and a few shows on each side of that, and that's kind of as far as we know about right now. There could be stuff brewing that we don't know about. There usually is, but we got a nice calendar right through August.
Yep.
We're going everywhere. We got a couple trips to Europe, Australia, Japan, Canada. Yeah, we're servicing everywhere pretty well. We're gonna finish up America later in the year. We got a month here in America now. There's a bunch of cities that we aren't hitting on this run. That we're probably gonna do some flyouts or whatever to make sure everybody that bought the record and wants to support us gets to come to the shows.
Southeast, like Florida.
Florida. Yeah, Florida. I'm sorry, Florida. We're working on it. All my friends in Florida, they actually posted like, "What the hell's going on, Stet?" Like I run the world,
we shoot right across the lower states, and then we cut up and we start going, north again.
Right.
I mean, the whole Southeast gets screwed every time.
The South and the Southeast. Yeah, there's a lot of love down there.
Yeah.
But we will be getting down to Florida. We got some awesome offers to play down there. It's just scheduling,
Right.
And so yeah, there's a lot of great interest in the band everywhere. It's just, we're all grown-ups now. It's not like we're young kids just sitting at home waiting to tour. Everybody's got things going on. So sometimes scheduling doesn't work out. And in that case, the band just moves it. You know what I mean? The band works around anything that's important going on in your life. The band's happy to work around it. For instance, when I was dying of cancer, I'm laying in the hospital and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And I'm telling the guys, I'm going, listen, I am not sure I'm going to make it. You guys need to get another drummer. And they're like, we'll get another drummer when you croak. And I was like, oh, guys, God dang it. You say the nicest thing. Excuse me.
Right.
And as it happens, and I lived. So I'm pretty happy. But the fact that these guys are actually interested in waiting for me, I was like, oh man, now I gotta stay in this stupid band. I'm kidding. I love the band, I really do, and the people in it. It's a great band, and I really love everybody in it. And that's kind of rare, We got a really nice relationship. And the bus is fun, It's not stressful. Everybody's happy and relaxed, and they like each other. And
yeah, it's kind of cool because there's the five of us in the band. All five of us are completely different type of people, different individuals. So Stet and I, we're kind of like that. We tell each other all the time we can't believe they let us play in a band together.
Yeah, we can't believe someone pays us to actually be together. Yeah. Example of our immaturity. We had our first day off. We were in Albuquerque, and we went looking for food, and I found a Dave & Buster's. I don't know if you know what Dave & Buster's is, but it's like a sports bar that has video games.
Chuck E. Cheese is for big people.
Yeah, exactly, for adults. They serve alcohol.
Yeah. And somehow along the way it spilled out that we were in Metal Church, so all of a sudden our little game cards got upgraded to unlimited play, and we got free drinks. What the hell else you need in life?
They closed down Dave & Buster's. They kicked us out at midnight.
We got there.
You guys, it's been real.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
We got there. Seriously, we arrived at Dave & Buster's. Me and Johnny got there like 4:45.
Yeah.
And they threw us all out by like midnight. So I don't know, it was like 7 hours.
Yeah, they called me up. He's like, "You should get over here, bro."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, I'm on my way." I walk over there, and next
Yeah.
thing you know, we're all this all 4 side by side.
Oh, yeah.
Video games and shit.
Oh my God, we had so much fun. And they have life-size Rock'em Sock'em robots. They have like every game, every zombie shooting game. You know, crazy. You know, it's just totally immature. You know, but we needed it so bad because everybody was busy as hell getting ready for the tour. And then the tour, you know, it consumes every minute of your life for the first handful of shows. And that was our first day off. For me, it was my first day off in like a couple of weeks. So I was just like, video games, food, booze.
Well, it's nice. We're a week in now, and everything kind of like, you know, after the first week, the crew, we had a brand new crew, so we got guys that aren't used to doing, you know, things that we need them to do. So it takes all these shows just to get everybody moving and on the
Right,
same page.
everybody on the right rhythm, doing what? Yeah.
Yeah, we have all great guys, but they can't read your mind. You know, you gotta figure out our system.
Right.
But yeah, we got great guys out with us, and we got a girl out with us doing merch. She's amazing.
And you have 2 bands going with you through this tour too.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Eden and was it
Halcyon Way.
Halcyon Way.
I think I'm guessing that I said it right. I've read it, but I've never tried to say it.
Yeah.
Like that
I
stuff
can't
that was in
pronounce
the restaurant next door. Like, I bet you can't pronounce that. Had a G and a Y right next to each other. I don't know what the yes. So yeah, we're totally professional, and we're partially immature too. It's kind of cool.
Right.
The best I got for
Toys
is
R Us kid.
we go on stage sober, and after that, I have no comment. Hey? Steve's like,
Right.
you go on stage sober.
Sometimes.
I'm Dean Martin. I'm kidding. Not really.
I think I'm gonna have some drinks tonight, though.
Yeah,
My bottle showed up.
it did.
I didn't even have to bitch about it.
That's awesome.
Things are looking up, right? Right.
Things are looking up, kid. Yeah, we're boozed up. The bus is properly stocked. I'm happy.
So now where can you get the album, CD, merch?
You should ask that. At our merch stand right behind us.
Everything is available everywhere. Yeah, we got the best. We're on Rat Pack Records here. We're on Nuclear Blast in Europe and King Records in Asia.
Yep.
So we have awesome record deals everywhere. You know, we're in good shape as far as all that goes. It's not hard. Like, you know, some bands you can't find anything. It's like, you go buy our record. It's like, I can't find a record. But Metal Church, it's like there's the easy links everywhere. You know, you click on that, and then one more click, and your PayPal's all charged. You know, so
Right.
It's like, oh, damn,
it's
I
pretty
just
cool,
ordered
man.
3 of the same albums.
Yeah, Joe from Rat Pack is just amazing. Joe O'Brien, he's been so welcoming to me too, because I'm like the new guy and I'm a drummer, you know. So it's like, I don't know if the world knows, but drummers. What did Joe Pesci say? They fuck you at the drive-thru. Well, you know, if you don't pay attention, you know, fuck you if you're a drummer. You know what I mean? So I pay attention and I do all right, you know. But that guy has been totally welcoming to me and you know, really, really nice. You know, he's a good dude and he's done amazing with the record. Like I said, you know, top 40. I've been in some cool, famous bands, and I don't recall a top 40 record in America. You know, I think we've done pretty good with Wasp a few times, but I don't know if there's any top 40s. So we're thankful, and yeah, the guy's so slick and such a class act. He sent out a bunch of thank you cards to like 3,000 of the people that bought albums. Who paid for that? No, it's a great idea. No, it's a great idea. But the guy is, he's a forward thinker and a wonderful guy, and him and Tina over at the label, they take care of us, you know.
Tina Peak, she takes care of all of our social media, so you know, we do things ourselves, but for the most part, you know, she keeps us online presence.
Yeah,
going
I do
and
things
everything.
myself on Facebook, get myself in trouble.
You too.
Yeah, we have fun. I've been lighting up Facebook for some years now. I'm pretty much a naughty talker on there, but I have fun, and I got people that wait to see what the next idiotic thing I'm gonna say is. It's kind of fun most of the time.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Just
Get your ass off the couch, come out to a show.
couch
Exactly.
show. Yeah, and you know, personally, I'm just I'm still trying to get over the thrill of being alive. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I was like, not that long ago, laying in a hospital bed, going, "Goodbye, cruel world," and then they fixed me, and I'm back. You know, so I'm thankful to be here, and want to see all our friends and fans wherever we are. Come on out, rock and roll.